Hi everyone, welcome back to my bi-weekly update. This is going to be talking about week 35 and 36 of my pregnancy. Right now, I'm going into week 37, 38, and as usual, I'll show you pictures of my bump, body, let you know how I'm feeling physically, mentally, emotionally, and of course give you any doctor, medical, and life updates. So, week 35 and 36, I felt really good throughout my pregnancy, not that moody, not that tired. There was bouts here and there that I felt that way, but I think my body is starting to get ready for that end of third trimester. I felt more hormones just in the way that I've felt more fatigue, ups and downs with being tired, energized. I've had experiences of like extreme anxiety on my way to work. Obviously, my job is stressful, but at the same time, I just feel like I'm almost having these little like mini panic or anxiety attacks on my way to work, which normally, even if I am stressed out about something, it wouldn't get to the point where I'd get extreme anxiety. So definitely think those hormones are playing a role in that fatigue, insomnia that I'm experiencing sometimes at night, and just the overall irritability and anxiousness and stress that I'm feeling. So that's how my mental symptoms are right now, and I guess a bit physical. And I have felt the last couple of days, just leading into week 37, that I've regained some of my energy and my mood seem to have thinned out. So hopefully this is just a phase that I'm going through right now, and it doesn't carry on until the end of the pregnancy. I had a lot of medical updates. So I finally got into my doctor. I did have COVID previously, which I've talked about in some of my other videos, and you can definitely link over if you want to know more about that. But I have completely recovered, which means I got to go back to my OB. And so they wanted to check up on a lot of different things, like my glucose testing results. They wanted to go over my blood count results and of course measure the Fondal height and just see how things are progressing. So my Fondal height was good, meaning belly seems to be growing. However, I've still just teetered at that 15-pound weight gain. And in addition to that, my blood count levels were good, but my glucose 1 hour test, I did fail. So I did a whole video on that and the outcome, but basically my levels were above the normal level. When I drank the sugary drink, they drew my blood. I did it way later than most people do normally. Most people do it around 28 weeks. And the reason that I did it so late was because it was the holidays, then COVID, and then I just really didn't want to go because I really didn't think I was going to fail this glucose test. I'm very healthy. I'm very active. I have a low body mass index. And the main things that you have to do if you fail the test are to eat healthier and be more active. So I was like, obviously this isn't me. Well, I was really shocked when I went to the doctor and they let me know that I failed. So if you want to learn more about that, definitely link over to that video because I'll talk about what gestational diabetes is, what the test consists of, why I failed, my recommendations, and ultimately the outcome of me not getting a result within the normal limits. So that's what's going on medically. Life, everything just seems really real right now because all of a sudden, like relatives, friends, family have all been texting me like, hey, your due date's coming up, like any news, how are you feeling? And I just think that everyone's kind of checking in at this point, just making it feel like I'm even closer to my due date, which I am. And in addition to that, I've been going back and forth on doing a maternity shoot or not. And I ultimately did decide to do one. So I am kind of scrambling at the last minute for photographers. I just thought that at this point in my life, if I choose not to have a second kid, which may very well be a possibility, I feel like it's like 50-50 chance that I won't. And I do feel really good about my body at this point, and I want to capture this moment. So I am going to go ahead and research some photographers and see who I can get in with on the quick. And I'll share those photos with you. So that basically sums up week 35, 36. It's nothing too exciting, but we have some exciting weeks to come and exciting updates to come. So if you like this video, if you're experiencing any of the same signs or symptoms, definitely leave them in the comments below. I do get back to everyone. In general though, I haven't had any like swelling, any symptoms of preeclampsia, low blood pressure, stretch marks, back aches, anything like that. So I'm really thankful that overall my general health seems to be good. And like I said, click over to that 1-hour glucose testing video if you want to know more about that. And we will look forward to seeing you on the next one.